What's up everyone, it's HK Gaming. I have a hunter build wanted to share with you guys. This build is amazing, heavily based on the explosive arrow and the ultimate. This Sweet Nightmare survival mission doesn't take status effects, so you will not be able to see how crazy is the explosive arrow. But the update is almost here, I promise it's gonna be good. Let's look at the techniques right now, and of course we're using the explosive arrow. This is gonna do tons of damage. For perk 1, Executioner is not a bad choice. Sense of Blood on the other hand is just useless. And since we are relying on the class ability, the 15% cooldown reduction is the one that we are using. That's 8 seconds of cooldown reduction, and it's a lot. The class ability itself is 55 seconds, after the perk is only 47 seconds. For perk 2, resupply is not needed. You really won't run out of ammo. The penetration arrow is also not needed because we have the status effect damage plus 25%. It's a super strong passive with the gear that we are using, the damage will be a lot. Perk 3 pinpoint sounds good, but the all-seeing eye is much better. The ultimate now target 2 more enemies. It's like the samurai art, it's a must. Also the legendary can't compare to this. Next, let's look at the gear. We're gonna be using the water katana, just like my other build. By far the best, with the water master it will do heavy damage. Melee damage, ability cooldown reduction, and melee resolve gain is the things that you wanna be looking for. Any two will work. Next is the ranged weapon, also our legendary item. The main reason is because our headshot will now do damage to nearby enemy as well. This applies to every single headshot. Normal arrow, fire arrow, explosive arrow, even ultimate applies this effect. And we'll want a range resolve gain. We'll be doing a lot of our damage based on the ultimate. Next is the headshot damage. The ultimate will have a auto aim for the headshot. And the headshot refund is for the normal arrow, fire arrow. This ensures you don't run out of ammo and you don't have to keep looking for it. And the next thing that we'll be looking at is the charm. We'll be using the utility charm with Fire Master, increase fire damage by 25% and also the fire damage, and we'll have an ultimate damage, maximizing our explosive arrow and ultimate damage. The first ghost weapon that we'll be using is Dirt Throw. Decent amount of CC and applies weakens on hit. They take 25% more damage and do 25% less damage. Then we'll want a cooldown reduction. This is the most useful perk that you can get. Or you can get the cooldown reduction on kill. Next is the status effect duration. This applies on the weaken effects and also your explosive arrow fire effects. The longer it burns, the more damage you do. The next ghost weapon that we'll be using is the healing goon. It gives us a way to heal ourselves. We'll want a cooldown reduction on kill. Both our explosive arrow and the ultimate will be very easy to kill a large amount of enemy. So it can help us very quickly to refresh the healing goon. Next we'll want a injury resolve gain. This is to help you to get your ultimate ready sooner, just like the samurai build. And the most important part is the sudden resolve. It fills the first resolve on use, so right after you use your ultimate, you can use the healing goon to get one resolve. This is some of the footage to show you how strong is the ultimate. In here, right after I used my ultimate, I used the healing goon to gain my first resolve. Just look at how fast I'm getting the resolve. Sadly that they don't take any status effect in this weekly Nightmare mission, otherwise these two enemies will be down already. And there I have my ultimate again. I basically wipe out the whole area just by myself. I'll leave the last wave footage for you guys. Hopefully you found this build helpful, and that will be it for today's video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe. I'll be making more gaming videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
再び勝利を収めた。腹を合わせんぞ、この借りは返す。